Hey everybody, Ryan back here. Alright, gonna go over a recap of tonight's games. And let's see, we start off with Washington Capitals versus Buffalo Sabres. This is game 2 of their back-to-back. Alright, this one, the Capitals won 2-1. The first goal of the game was at 1:34 of the second period. Jakob Vrana from Tom Wilson. And then in the third period, 31 seconds in, Buffalo ties it. Rasmus Ristolainen from Taylor Hall and Jack Eichel. Third period, Tom Wilson from Nicholas Backstrom. And that is the game-winning goal right there. Alright, so this one, Buffalo showed a bit better in this one. They just couldn't beat the new goalie for the Capitals. They outshot the Capitals 31-21. Faceoffs were 52-48 in favor of Buffalo. Washington had no power plays, compared to Buffalo, who had 5, in which case they had no power play goals. So 10 penalty minutes for the Capitals, 0 for Buffalo. 27 hits for Washington, 15 for Buffalo. Blocks were 8-7 in favor of Buffalo. Giveaways 7-5 in favor of Buffalo. So I'm not sure of his first name. I didn't catch that, but Vanacek, I believe is how they pronounced his name on the feed I saw. And he had 30 saves for Washington with 968 save percentage versus Buffalo had Linus Ullmark. No, it is Linus Ullmark. Ullmark had 20 saves and a 905 save percentage. 3 stars of the game, Jakob Vrana, 1 goal plus 1 and 13 minutes 56 seconds on the ice. Lars Eller, I'm not quite sure they named Lars Eller. I didn't get to catch much of this game today. Lars Eller, he was even and had 17 minutes 30 seconds of time on ice. And Rasmus Ristolainen, a goal plus 1 and 20 minutes 51 seconds of time on the ice. Alright, next we got the second game of the back-to-back for Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. Philly won again, 5-2. Philly started the scoring at 7:27 of the first. Travis Konecny had a power play goal from Jakub Voracek and Claude Giroux. That was followed by Travis Konecny again, his second goal of the game, from Nolan Patrick and James Van Riemsdyk. That was followed by Ivan Provorov scoring his first of the year from Jakub Voracek and James Van Riemsdyk. Then Pittsburgh started to come back. 12:59 into the first, Crosby got a power play goal, his second of the year, from Jake Gensel and Brandon Rust. Then at 13:31, Pittsburgh came within 1 goal. Brendan Tanev's second from Jared McCann and Mark Jankowski. Then in the third period, Philly ran away with it. Travis Konecny at 12:53 finished the hat trick from Kevin Hayes and Claude Giroux. Then at 17:52, Oscar Lindblom scored again, his second of the year, from Scott Laughton and Travis Konecny. So Konecny is having a great start to the year. In 2 games, I believe he has 5 points now. So great start to the year and a hat trick, the second one of the season. Connor McDavid had the first yesterday. So 2 hat tricks already in 3 days. Not too bad. For the entire league, not just these teams. Sorry, for the entire league. But shots on goal, Pittsburgh outshot Philly 33-20. Thank you, Malwarebytes. Face-off percentage, 52-48 in favor of Pittsburgh. Power plays, 1 for 5 for Pitt and 1 for 6 for Philly. Hits were 31-25 for Pittsburgh. Blocks, 11-5. Pittsburgh in the lead with that one. Giveaways, 8-5. Philly had 8. So, goalies, Pittsburgh went through 2. I'm guessing they started with Jerry. He had 3 saves for a 500 save percentage. So, 3 saves on 6 shots against. Not a good game. He didn't have a great game the last time they played either. Then DeSmith came in, had 12 saves and a 923 save percentage. Carter Hart had to start again for Philly. He had 31 saves and 939 save percentage. Alright, the 3 stars. Travis Konecny, 3 goals, 1 assist, plus 3, and that was all in 14 minutes, 37 seconds on the ice. Carter Hart, 31 for 33 on the saves to shots against, and a save percentage of 939. Oscar Lindblom, a goal plus 2 and That was in 16 minutes and 19 seconds of time on ice. It's amazing to me. Oscar Lindblom had 1 goal in 16 minutes, connecting 3 goals in 14 minutes. Not sure how that worked out. Oh, and a bit of news for Philadelphia fans. Sean Couturier was, his shoulder is going to be getting an MRI, they said, I think tomorrow. So we'll find out how long Sean Couturier is out for. So that could be a big loss for Philly, depending how long that's going to be. So, bit of news for you there, Philly fans. All right, Toronto versus Ottawa. Classic rivalry here, at least for anybody that was born from the time Ottawa came into the league. I gotta say, I like the return of going back to the original black jerseys for Ottawa. I like it. Please stay with those. Now we just need Toronto to go back to the 80s and 90s Leaf symbol, and that'd be perfect. Anyways, moving on from that. All right, Ottawa won this game 5-3. Tim Stützle played his first game, the big draft pick they got, number 3 overall, in the trade for Erik Karlsson. So he had no points tonight, but he did play. So and he looked pretty comfortable out there, not gonna lie. So scoring started at 9:59 in the first. Zach Hyman, his first year, a power play goal from John Tavares and William Nylander. That was responded to by, wow, I forgot to change the names on this again. God, I gotta get better with that. Anyways, Ottawa scored from Thomas Chabot, a power play goal from Drake Batherson and Josh Norris. And if you haven't seen it, there was an incident in this first period that is not going to be looked at just because who did it, but Joe Thornton at one point, Thomas Chabot checked him, like he just pushed him in the chest while they were playing normal speed, and Thornton came around with his stick and tried to make it look like he was swinging for the puck and smacked Chabot upside the head. I'm sorry if you saw that, but there's no way that was an accident. That was way too purposeful. But anyways, he's not going to get in trouble for it because he's a veteran, so they're just going to look, oh, he was going for the puck about 10 feet away. Yeah, okay. Anyways, if you want to see it, go look it up. I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere. 9:15 of the second period, Toronto took the lead again. Alexander Kerfoot from Justin Hull and Ilya Mikheyev. His first assist of the year. And then Brady Tkachuk followed that up to tie it up again from Nikita Zaitsev and Josh Norris. Norris' second assist of the game. Another one of the guys that got in the Erik Karlsson trade. 12:32, Austin Watson from Braden Coburn and Nick Paul. Then at 15:03, Chris Tierney, another Erik Karlsson trade guy, from Nikita Zaitsev and Brady Tkachuk. So, at that point, it is 4-2, and we're on to the third period. And Ottawa expands it to 5-2. At 6:15 into the third, Derek Stepan from Brady Tkachuk and Drake Batherson. And then John Tavares brings it to 5-3, the final score, by scoring his second goal of the year on the power play. Alright, shots were pretty even. 24-23 in favor of Ottawa. Face-offs, Toronto won 55-45. Power play was 2 for 5 for Toronto and 1 for 5 for Ottawa. Penalty minutes were 22-12 in favor of Toronto. I don't know if that's necessarily a good in favor of, but they led with it. Hits were 33-12 in favor of Ottawa. They were just throwing the body around like crazy, it seems like. Ottawa had 19 blocks to Toronto's 10, and giveaways were 9-6, with the 9 being for Ottawa. And Frederik Andersen, 19 saves in the game, 792 save percentage. Matt Murray, 20 saves for his first win as a Ottawa Senator, and an 870 save percentage. 3 stars of this game, Brady Tkachuk, goal, 2 assists, +3 and 16 minutes 53 seconds on the ice. Thomas Chabot, 1 goal, +4 and a 27 minutes 12 second time on ice. John Tavares, a goal and an assist. He was even, and that was in 15 minutes 57 seconds time on ice. Alright, on to game 2 of the Tampa-Chicago matchup. And Tampa won this one again, 5-2. They opened the scoring. Nobody scored in the first. In the second period, Andre Palat at 2:25 of the second had second goal of the year from Steven Stamkos. At 4:43, Alex Killorn from Tyler Johnson and Anthony Cirelli. 8:11, Blake Coleman from Barclay Goodrow and Yanni Gourde. Then Chicago started to come back at that point. It was 3-0. 14:20, Alex DeBrincat, a power play goal from Dylan Strome and Adam Boqvist. Then at 16:11, Patrick Kane brought it within one by scoring, and that was an assist to Alex DeBrincat. In the third period, Tampa just pushed them away. 13:32, Yanni Gourde from Blake Coleman and Barclay Goodrow. And at 17:38, Steven Stamkos with his second goal of the year from Andre Palat and Braden Point. This one was a much more even game than their first one. Both teams had 37 shots exactly, and both teams had 50% in the faceoff. Power play was 1 for 4 for Chicago, 0 for 3 for Tampa. Penalty minutes 8-6, Tampa had 8. Hits 14-8, Tampa with the advantage. Blocks 8-6, Tampa the advantage. Giveaways 3-2, Tampa had 3. So Chicago had Delia in net, 32 saves, 865 save percentage, and Vasilevsky 35 saves, 946 save percentage. First start of the game was Andrei Vasilevsky, 35 for 37 on the saves to shots against, and a 946 save percentage. Blake Coleman, 1 goal, 1 assist, +2 and a 13:04 time on ice. Victor Hedman, +2 and played 25 minutes, 51 seconds. All right, St. Louis versus Colorado. This one got out of hand pretty quick. Well, once the second period came around, it got out of hand. The final score was 8-0 in favor of Colorado. So obviously no goals from St. Louis. So second period at 4:03 of the second, Gabriel Landeskog first goal of the year from Nathan MacKinnon and Ryan Graves. 12:24, Burakovsky, his second, a power play goal from Philip Grubauer, our second goalie point of the year. Only Frederik Andersen had an assist before this. Now Grubauer has joined him. 14:34, Gabriel Landeskog, his second of the game from Mikko Rantanen. That Mikko Rantanen scored on the power play from Cale Makar and Nazem Kadri. Then in the third period, they completely ran away with it. It was not even fair at this point. At minute 13 into the third, Nazem Kadri got a goal from that power play goal from Nathan MacKinnon and Cale Makar. Then 11:29, Nathan MacKinnon got his first of the year, a power play goal from Cale Makar. At 12:02, Jonas Donskoy scored from Devin Taves and Samuel Girard. And at 14:56, Devin Taves then got his first power play goal of the year from Samuel Girard and Andrei Burakovsky. All right. Completely dominated by Colorado. This was a Colorado team I think everybody expected to see. That first game, they were completely outplayed. But this one, they just dominated from the very beginning to the very end, pretty much. 38-21 shots in favor of Colorado. Face-offs 51-49 in favor of St. Louis. About the only category they won today. Other than penalty minutes, which I don't know if you really truly win that one. And giveaways, you definitely don't win with that. So penalty minute or power play was 0 for 4 for St. Louis and 5 for 7 for Colorado. It's not often you see that good of a power play in a single game. That is ridiculously good. But I mean, 3 of those came in the third period when this game was already out of hand. So it is what it is. Penalty minutes 16-10 in favor of St. Louis. Hits 21-21, so even. Blocks 10-7 in favor of Colorado. Giveaways 6-2 in favor of St. Louis. St. Louis started with Binnington, 20 saves, 833 save percentage. Then they brought in Husso, 10 saves, 714 save percentage. And Philip Grubauer, 21 saves for shutout. They haven't, as of when I record this, I have not seen the 3 stars posted on NHL.com, so I just created my own. Nathan MacKinnon, 1 goal, 2 assists, +2 with all that coming in 15 minutes, 49 seconds on the ice. Devin Taves, goal and assist. His first goal is Avalanche. +1 and 20 minutes, 52 seconds of time on ice. Philip Grubauer had the shutout. All right, that's it for the games tonight. So if you're watching this, thank you for watching. If you're a subscriber, thank you for watching. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to get notified when new videos drop. Other than that, make sure to like, comment, and share. And I'll see you all next video. Bye, everybody.